Pick and Save, we're gonna go test out our decimal knowledge as we try to figure out some prices on some bananas, some cold salad for tonight's dinner, and some granola bars to bring into class. Let's go. Clean stores, start here. Sanitize the hands. Let's go. Okay, so the first one we're going to try to get is bananas. Let's see how much those are. Alright, Scholar, so it says 49 cents per pound. We gotta figure out how much this is. So when you need to measure or weigh anything at the store, you use what's called the scale. So let's put this in there. So it's 2 3/4 of a pound. So we are going to round it to 3 pounds. So it's a little bit easier for us to do our math. So we have 3 pounds of bananas, and they are 49 cents per pound. I'm gonna pause the video, or you can pause the video, and try to do that math. Write it down and include that when you bring back tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna continue shopping. Okay, next is getting some cold salad for dinner tonight. But you always want to try your product before you buy it. So we're gonna try out this potato salad first. Let's see. That's good. Look at it.
What's next? What kind of salad?
Oh, the American potato salad.
$2.99 a pound.
Sometimes when you go grocery shopping and you go around the aisles, you find something that's not quite on your list but that you really want, such as Valentine's Day candy. What's really gonna get you is that it's 50% off. Alright, so we're gonna do a little math here. If I want to get some of my favorite caramel-filled chocolate hearts, these are $1.29, okay? $1.29, and they're 50% off. So, on your papers, you're going to want to write $1.29, and now think, how are you going to write 50% as a decimal? Think of our number lines. What is the middle, the direct center of our number line, from 0 to 1? So you're going to use that, and you're going to multiply it by $1.29. Multiplying by a fraction or a decimal. Your product is not going to be larger, it's actually going to be smaller. And so that's going to tell us how much we will save. Okay? So pause the video and try that right now. Okay, we finally found the aisle with the granola bars in it. Now, I don't want to spend any more than $6 on granola bars. So let's see what we can get. I really love the peanut butter crunchy bars, and these are $2.79. Okay, so write that down, $2.79. So I love these. And then I also really like the chewy trail mix fruit nut ones, and these are $2.79 as well. So on your paper, find a way to combine those together. Are you going to add? Are you going to multiply? Are you going to subtract? Are you going to divide? Okay, there are 2 ways that you can do it. Do that and see if I can get both these boxes for under $6. Alright, so now it's time to check out. Just like we learned in class, we're going to be writing a check to pay for the groceries. But here at the self-check, we have to do it ourselves. So let's do that first.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
So, now I'm going to write out a check just like we did in BizTown. So I'm going to pause it here, and on the screen, you're going to see me write out the check. So now that we've checked out at Pick and Save and we've run everything through the scanner, we now can see how much each item we purchase costs. And you can see that it's highlighted green on the picture right on your screen. So our items together, we have 5. When added together is going to give us what is called the subtotal. The subtotal is the total amount of our purchase before taxes. So that's all we're going to worry about right now is what the subtotal is. We're not going to worry about the taxes yet. That's going to be a different lesson that we learn in a couple weeks. So, looking at those 5 prices highlighted in green, I want you to add those up to find out what our subtotal is going to cost, so we know what to write out our check for. So, pause the video right now and write this down on your paper. Alright, if you are watching this, hopefully you had gotten an answer, and your answer was $16.11. That is our subtotal. So again, subtotal is the total amount before taxes, and that is highlighted in green at the bottom of our receipt. It says $16.11. So now, usually the cashier would tell us that this is how much we owe, or if we're in the self-checkout lane like I decided to do today, this is how much I would be paying the machine. And I decided that I would like to pay with a check. So if we remember from our BizTown lesson, this is what a check could look like. Now, I'm not going to write on this check right here because what I'm going to ask you to do is on your paper, I want you to write down A, B, C, and D. And I'm going to label those on this check. And then on your paper, I want you to write down what you think I should put on that line. So, on where you're writing A on your paper, I want you to write, what should I write on line A? Same thing for B. What should I write where I just wrote B? What should I write where I just wrote C? What should I write where I just wrote D? And finally, what should I write on this line? Okay, so you can pause the video now and do that, or you can come back to this if you would like. Alright, scholars, that's it for today here at Pick and Save. Make sure that you bring in your sheet with your work and your answers tomorrow, and I will have a special treat from something I got here to give to you when you turn it in.